October 5th. Now he's just cleaning up the floor in here because it is pretty windy right now to try to drop any of like these bigger type trees like that big maple because of the wind back on these trees. As you can see, that top was moving pretty quick back and forth. My husband just cut that same tree, but smaller down. He's cut 2 smaller trees down so far. Ones that he could just push. About the size of that little one right there. That one over here. That size, that size. But the one that he last cut down, which is the same as this tree, we think that's a white oak. But, it was too small to make a post, and the maple he cut over here is actually right there against these bigger maples, and that oak he cut, and then that sassafras. And right now what's mainly in there is that he's cutting the sassafras saplings and briars, whether it be wild rose or the other just briar that like has a huge thorn on it. And then I don't know what they're called, but those poisonous little berries that some people might mistake for elderberries, but they're not. They're good at staining your clothes, and then if you get them on your hands or anything, they stain your hands. I don't know what they're called, but we have quite a bit of that in here too. This big oak, unfortunately, it's got to go too. All these, mainly everything on this side over here, going this way and directly behind me, are all oak trees. My husband said he's really surprised to see all the oak trees right in this section. You know, there's even a couple more over here, but in that section over there are a bunch of dead poplars and some poplars that are still alive. But then you go in a little further, and then you got a couple cherry, and then you got some maples, a few sassafrases, another cherry, some more maples, white oak. There might be another oak or two in there, but a lot of maples. And then there's another big cherry and a bunch of maples. And then if you go that way, it's mainly maples over in that section. between those two trees. That must have been where he was aiming. And a little help from God's little push with the wind. She'll show babies in there, so let me see here. So we are a week, no, not even that, 6 days out from first couple of the does to kendall. And then they should kendall on Friday, which is Elijah's birthday. There's a couple that should kendall on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. She keeps wanting to put it over in the corner, and I keep shoving the box over there. I took all the hay and I put it inside there, and she still is just not getting. She's supposed to make her nest in the box and not on. There Zoe went down. She actually has a really nice nest built in there. See, she's putting it over in the corner. Every time I move this box. Yeah, I've even sat it in the middle and she still is trying to build it in the corner. So I don't know. I don't know if I should try turning the box maybe sideways. Maybe like turn it like this maybe. To have her maybe go like that in there. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to get her to understand that she is supposed to build her nest in the box. Holly girl, you're supposed to build it in the box. She don't really look like if she is pregnant, if she's even got very many babies in there. Maybe just a couple. And then of course, Zoe built her nest. Miss Chloe's got a nest in there too. Miss Dee Dee is the only one that has not done anything with her box. She shoved everything to the front of it. All the sawdust I had in there, the pine shavings that I layer in the bottom of it, she just moved them all forward. But she didn't put anything in there. And then my sixth one, is that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I didn't do my 5th, but I put this in here with her today because I noticed she was actually starting to try to build a nest. So I thought, okay, well, I didn't think she had took, but she does look like she's got a little belly on her. And I could see it once she jumped up. And I didn't think she was feeling well the other day because her ears were down, but she's a little more perky today, for sure. So we'll keep an eye on her. And then my 6th doe down here, she's got a nest in there. So I know 5, possibly 4 at least, of my 6 are for sure pregnant because they built their nests like a week early. But that's okay. Trying to see if she's going to figure that out or not. She is a new mama. I've got 4 new moms. It'd be Miss Chloe. No, sorry, that's Haley, Zoe, Chloe, and then Dee Dee. They're all would be brand new mamas from what I raised ourselves and bred. So again, this is a Champ Haley cross. She is a Darius Bluebell cross. She's a Darius and Bluebell cross. They're out of the same litter. I just kept both of them. And she is out of a Honey and Samson cross. So we will see what we get for new babies here. I already have a Haley and Darius cross, which is right out there, and those are her babies who were crossed back to Champ. And then her littermate sister, which her name was Pumpkin, and then her littermate sister right here is Hannah, and she was a cross to Samson, and she does have 2 broken blues in here. That right there actually looks like a broken blue. That's because I think it is. And then there's one more I thought I seen in here that was a broken blue, but I was hoping to keep her broken blue as a breeder. And then this is Elijah's first batch of babies. And I'm hoping to keep a doe or 2 out of here because they are broken blues. A doe or 2 out of here for breeding. And then this right here is a Darius cross out of my Mabel Blue doe. And she does have 1 broken right there, and I'm hoping it's a doe. These guys are actually going to be scheduled to get butchered, all these. That's why I got to make sure I have a doe. And next week it's looking possibly that darn horse. You're a crazy goat. Prince. You're not acting like a prince. No, you're not. You're not. Well, you think? As I thought breeding season was over with, I was wrong. Remember how I said I haven't seen Willow come into heat at all? Well, that's because today she's in heat. Look at the two of them. What's going on, Lancelot? Huh? Miss Willow, are you in heat today? Are you the last girl? Are you going to be due March 5th? Huh? Huh? My husband's cutting a tree down up there. He said it's going to get hung up. The last 3 trees have got hung up, just like he had stated. So I thought I seen him actually breed her, but I'm not for sure. He was definitely running her like crazy, and then he was walking along her back end of her. So I'm going to mark her down for today. Cal, what you doing? Scarlet. So that's a good thing. So kidding season is over with, hopefully. Now that we have gotten some girlies. So Cal and Scarlet are due February 16th, I believe, or the 18th. I can't remember what it was. I'd have to look again. And then Jules is due on the 27th of February, and now Miss Willow is due for March 5th. I got it unstuck. Yeah, she looks like she's got some goop on her back end, so that's a good thing. But I think he's wore himself out. October 6th. Welcome back. See, we're preparing our little cook over the fire pit, getting it ready for dinner tonight. So it's just about 18 after 11, and my husband finally got it going for me after I've been trying for days and days and days. And then he's over at the other fire over there where we had that big burn pile. He's getting that burned up for today. And I'm going to have to keep this going all through the day. Make sure I keep coming over here to put more wood on it so I can keep it going. And tonight we'll be cooking bone-in chicken breast on this open fire. It'll be wonderful. My husband's a little not sure what to do because he's got too much stuff in his way. So he's gonna manually move this brush pile to another brush pile so he can continue working this way. He was just gonna go get the skid steer and then kind of just move everything around, because we even got to get the logs out of the way too, because they're a little bit in the way. But he says he should just bite the bullet and rent another excavator so we can come in here and rip all these stumps out that we've been getting down, and then move everything over to the hole down there where we're gonna try to burn everything and do that too. So that might be something we do for next week, possibly, to try to get, you know, like this big oak right there. And that is definitely gonna hit the hut, and we don't need that. So we definitely got to get some other trees down and about. We got gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Just the blowing, isn't it? But it's okay. My husband cut me up some, well, chopped, I should say, some cherry, some sassafras, and some hickory for on our, while I'm cooking, so our chicken breast will be really nice. And then I'm planning to cook all week since we don't have no rain in the forecast, as long as I can keep that little pit going, and we shouldn't have a problem doing that. My husband is a very hard-working man, and I'm very proud to say he's my husband. And that those that are new, his name is, he goes by Billy. And today he told me, if you pick up anything, I will not work. He wants me just to sit and rest, because I really outdid myself yesterday. Because what I don't video is me hauling the brush and picking up as he's sawing, you know, like the little stuff before he gets down to the main log or wherever he's keeping. And we don't dare want to try to burn any of these piles out here, because it'll just catch the whole forest. Our whole area, the ground here is just so dry. But that's okay. I mean, we're gonna burn our brush wisely and go from there. He's gonna cut this bigger one right here. It's dead. But he wants to get that out of the way. He had me move up here, and we moved the gator up here, moved everything up here. He said he's pretty sure he could get it to fall where he wants it to, but at the same time. Of what? Of walnut?
No. Look, the distinct smell of an oak.
Oh yeah. That's definitely an oak tree. Yep. Got that oaky smell to it. For sure. But she's dead. There you go. I know, right? That makes 15 trees now that we've cut so far down in this area. I'm trying to keep track of how many trees we actually end up cutting out of here, and I know there's a couple, probably 100 here easily. And that includes dead ones, alive ones, whatever is still standing is what I'm counting that we're cutting down. So it helps if I show my husband there. But, yep. So this is the first load that my husband did for me. So he chopped, this is just some rounds of cherry. And then my sassafras that he split here for me. And that is hickory right there. And then those are kindlings from cherry. And then this right here is cherry split. So then and then he says that we'll probably bring another load up, because this was in the back of our side-by-side that we use to haul stuff with. So he said that he'll think about doing another load before the night's over with. That way this is all here. And then I can still burn the green stuff that got cut up after the storm hit us in June. I can use that too to keep on this fire, just to keep it going. But while we're cooking, I can use this stuff, which would be great to get nice tasting meats off of. I'm coming in so I can get my husband another tea made up, because he says that he would like another one, but really shouldn't be drinking a whole lot of it, because, you know, it's sweet stuff. And he doesn't necessarily like to drink all. Let's see if I can get my phone to set here maybe. That's this darn thing right there. Okay. So it's sitting there so you guys can kind of just chill with me while I'm making him another glass of tea. Then I'm going to walk it back down there, but we've got the side-by-side there in case I need to use it and, you know, get back down here quickly or whatever. Like I said, he's not wanting me to help at all, because he says if I help, he's not going to work today. So, I mean, and I know he needs to get stuff done, so he's kind of blackmailing me is what he's trying to do. I thought, okay, fine. I will just, he said, I don't need you helping. You being here is more than what I need, so I'm thinking, okay, I'll just video and I'll sit just like he wants me to, and I'll go get him his teas like I normally do, but he doesn't want too much because it's a lot of sugar. You know, and these Lipton's sweet tea. And this is a southern sweet too. Last little bit that was in there. I'm trying to get it all. This one might be just a tad bit sweet, but he likes it sweet, so yeah, that's about all I can get. So that one can go get burnt too. And then we'll up there to the top of the hill. I always rinse this off, and then I just put it back right there. So I'll set it down there because it can get burnt. And that is that. Now we're going to walk back down there and see what else he's doing. Well, this didn't want to keep going, and we had a hard time getting it restarted again. So we're just decided to take, because we did have the chicken on here for a little bit, but it just wasn't enough heat to get it cooked. So now it's in the pan frying right now. But I just came out and put some more wood on it, try to get it going a little better, and it's finally starting to go. So it's hopefully going to have some good coals. But I took these pieces from the pieces that are up here that we cut earlier this year. For some reason, some of the wood that my husband's been putting on here does not want to burn very well, which is odd. But if we can get it at least going for tomorrow, then I'll cook some steak out here. But I'm glad we got 21 trees so far cut down. And my husband's going to be switching gears, because to be able to get those logs, we got to get them up to our neighbor's house, and we got to cut an area through our woods and part of theirs to get to their section where they would like the stuff at and get it up there. So that's what we're going to be working on the coming week, since we don't have any rain in the forecast, which is great because I'm going to really enjoy cooking out here every day. And with that being said, it is, well, I can't show you what time it is. I'm thinking it's probably about 6 o'clock or 6:30 because the sun is right there going down. And, well, I mean, that is what it is. So we're just waiting patiently, and I appreciate you guys watching the video. And I think what I'm going to do is just end this video here and then do some more videoing tomorrow. But Miss Scarlett's going to be getting dried off. The lady who was getting milk from me, the puppies were big enough to where the vet suggested taking them off the goat's milk and just giving them specifically water and then rice and chicken and stuff like that for them to start eating on, and which is great. I told her thank you for her business, and I was just pretty happy with that. And with that being said, I just want to get a couple gallons saved back so I can get them frozen to cubes, like ice cubes, and then I can start making some soaps, at least a few batches worth. And with that being said, I'll probably do just a couple more videos of me milking Scarlett, and then she is going to get dried off like I said. I did not milk her yesterday but milked her today, so then I will probably not milk her tomorrow but milk her on Tuesday and then slowly taper her off. But then I can have the milk put back and saved and froze and get all that done. So thank you guys again for watching. Please subscribe if you're new. Thank you to all our new subscribers, and we'll see everybody tomorrow. Till next time, God bless.